I'm spiced. Welcome to Blazing Discussions. My dude taking that long rip first.
Oh yeah, there we go. We're getting it going. Adam here,
Mike.
and as always, we got Jessica over there. Silent, not so silent co-host. Chimes in whenever, but rages on when she can flip that shit like a switch. But we're doing all right. Hope everyone's doing all right today.
Staying warm.
Yeah, chilly fucking January. Damn. But like always, we're gonna kick off with a little wrestling.
Wrestling? We gonna wrestle, guys. I'm just playing. We gonna kick it off on Monday Night Raw. And first up to that will be Gunther. Gunther comes to the ring, talking bullshit as usual. As the crowd screams, he tapped out because last Monday, if y'all remember, we talked about Gunther and AJ Styles facing each other and Gunther tapping out, but the referee didn't see it. AJ Styles got up, got low below, got powerbomb, got pinned.
Right. That leg crippler.
Well, of course, AJ Styles come back out and ask Gunther for a rematch. Gunther says yes on one condition. AJ has to put his career on the line against Gunther at Royal Rumble.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm hoping Gunther's not the one that retires AJ. But unfortunately, I'm seeing WWE as pushing Gunther as the guy that is retiring all the legends. Think about it. He retired Goldberg. That was Goldberg's last match was against Gunther. He retired John Cena now. Here comes AJ Styles.
Well, John Cena ain't never been nothing but a bitch anyway. Can you see me? No, motherfucker, we can't.
That'd be so stupid. I hope not.
Yeah.
Don't let AJ go down like that, WWE. Come on, Triple H. Don't do us dirty don't do AJ dirty like that.
I mean, somebody other than Gunther.
Right. I liked your idea with the fucking triple threat.
Right.
Him, Christopher Daniels, and Joe.
One more time.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
So we'll get to the first match. We got Becky Lynch defending her title, her Intercontinental Championship, against Maxine Dupree. It's like their fifth encounter, guys. I don't know why Raw keeps putting these two together and trying to push Maxine Dupree so bad, but they are trying to push Maxine Dupree real bad.
I think Becky could take her.
Well, see, Becky's paying the hill right now, so Maxine's the baby face. I don't even know wrestling terms, but Maxine's the good guy. Becky's the bad guy. We'll put it in layman's terms for you. There you go.
That's okay.
But before the match.
Maybe that's what me and Becky have in common.
Well, yeah, you both have people. Anyways. So before the match, Natalya came to Maxine Dupree. Now, y'all don't know who Natalya is. Natalya Hart is Jim Neville Hart, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
His daughter came to Maxine. He's like, I'm going to be in your corner tonight. Well, Maxine had Becky whipped. She actually had her beat. And guess who it was? Natalya betrays Dupree by pulling out the referee at the last moment. Bullshit like that. Becky hit Maxine with the hand slam for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Natalya beat up Maxine Dupree. I guess Maxine Dupree is getting too much TV time because Natalya's been in WWE forever now. Can't win the big title. Barely won the tag team titles, and she's probably pissed off because they didn't think about making her a mid champion. So that's probably what Natalya's problem is. So we're going with the next match. It's a 6-man tag team match. It's the Vision, which will be Big Bronson Reed, Paul Logan, and Austin Theory versus Rey Mysterio, Penta, and Dragon Lee.
Right.
So I'm not really sure all this craziness that happened before the match. I guess Judgment Day's music hit or some bullshit Judgment Day between Paul Heyman and Judgment Day. Jey Uso's music hit the arena, and He made his way to ringside through the crowd. He had a quick promo for the stands about declaring himself for the Rumble. Who cares? For the break, it was a 6-man tag match. So during the 6-man tag match, Adam Pearce was in the Three Mexicans corner. Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, and Penta. And Paul Heyman was in the Vision's corner. Well, Pearce saw Logan Paul pass Austin Theory some brass knucks. He interfered. Rey Mysterio ended up picking up the brass knucks, smoking Theory in the head with him. Penta got the Penta driver on him. And 1, 2, 3. Mysterio, Lee, and Penta won by pinfall. It was a B+, great. I forgot to grade Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch. I would give it an F. I swear to God, that man slam on Becky Lynch is so stupid. Yeah, just quit doing it. I don't know what this is about, but it says Rio Hypes SNE. What the fuck? SNME. Whatever. Oh, Saturday night main event. All right. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky were out after the break, and they I guess they were breaks the hype. Their title match for Saturday night main event versus Liv Morgan and Roxanne Dupree. Yeah, and of course Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez came out and talk shit, and then all of a sudden that fucking guy, Zella looking woman, Raquel Rodriguez, came out of nowhere and attacked Rhea and Io from behind. It was a 3-on-2 attack. It was a great C promo. FS, great F if you ask me. I hate the move Oblivion. I love Liv Morgan because she has a nice looking ass and they allow her to wear those skimpy ass fucking clothes, and I'm like, yeah.
Baby do shorts.
I'm talking shit. Her finisher, the Oblivion. What the fuck? It's stupid. I just don't like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, El Grande Americano versus Yvonne Evans. No, I'm not sure.
No.
All it says is El Grande Americano versus. It's all it says.
Huh.
Oh, against Javon Evans, the young OG. He's beat both that Rayo and that Bravo Americano. So now he's trying to beat the big guy. And Americano won by forfeit.
Damn.
Oh, I guess Javon got injured.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So here's the main event already.
Oh, wow.
Raw and them, they're really not that long. I mean, there's a bunch of talk in between. Who cares about the talking? We're watching wrestling. We're not watching. This is not soap operas. This is not. Oh, you stabbed me in the back. I gotta get my revenge. We don't care about that. We want to see two people out there beat the fuck out of each other for a fucking title or something. But anyways,
like, my God.
The main event is CM Punk versus Finn Balor for the world title.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm rooting for Punk.
Or for home crowd's sake, because they're in the home of Finn Balor. He comes out to his old music, his old entrance. Throwing his hands up every 5 seconds. Oh. I don't get it. But anyways, back to the conversation at hand. There was no Judgment Day. You didn't have anyone else from Judgment Day with him at all either. It was just Punk and Balor. There was no interfering.
Oh, that's
Balor with a GTS and Punk Balor kicked out with the first GTS.
Oh.
And then Balor came back with his comeback, and he hits the coup de grace on CM Punk, and CM Punk's down for the 2 count, but kicks out. And then Punk picks him back up for the GTS and hits it, wins it. 1, 2, 3. Punk beats Balor. A-. It was a good match for what I watched of it. I watched those clips. That's all I watch. But that is the end of that.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy how short Raw is.
Is
it still 2 hours?
I don't know. It was supposed to be 3 hours, but since they moved it to
Yeah, it was 3 last time.
since they moved it to
Whatever
Netflix. They moved it to Netflix. It's Pretty much they stop it whenever they fucking want to stop it. It goes 2.5 hours. Mine goes 3 hours. Cool. Now go over 3 hours.
Netflix is buying everything up, dude. You know they're trying to buy up like motion picture shit, like companies that make them. They're gonna totally eliminate movie theaters, whether they intentionally realize, you know what I mean, whether they realize it or not.
We are going to NXT, and it's Ethan Page versus Elo Elf, whatever. I don't know this dude's name. Yeah, anybody wants to know his name can look it up because it's really. Here, you want to try and pronounce it?
Elio LaFleur.
Yeah, that dude. We're gonna call him Elio.
Only reason I know that last name is because of Dodgeball.
My brother.
LaFleur. Remember? That was his last name.
Your last name is so unique. Don't even get me started on that.
The only reason I know I recognize that last name.
You know why you recognize that last name? Is because your last name is fucked up. So you're like, oh, last name fucked up people. They ain't common last name people. Like my last name is common, so I see common last names. I know.
No, I still remember your last name and pronounce it just fine.
Well, my Jesus, if anybody can't pronounce it,
I know.
There's issues.
Mr. Smythe? Mr. Smythe?
I can believe that. I can see some idiot.
No! Cottage cheese Pop-Tarts?
No, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Gross.
We're getting off subject.
Here we go.
Anyways, long story short, Ethan Page beats the dude.
Elio LaFleur.
Yep. I believe B plus grade. I'm not really sure about it because I'm not an Ethan Page fan. I really don't like the guy.
Yeah.
So
I never. Yeah, I mean.
we'll get to the next match and we'll go Josh Briggs versus Shiloh Hill. Shiloh Hill, that one hillbilly with the false tooth they pulled out before he hits the finisher. I'm not sure why he does that, but
That's funny as fuck.
So just because he has a false tooth, he's got to be a hillbilly? What kind of shit is that?
That's a good tooth. He's
my guy, if you seen wrestling, you be saying the same thing. Yeah, you look like a hillbilly. Never mind.
I mean, I can spot hillbillies. Trust me, I know what part of the hillbillies look like.
That's it right there. There's a picture of him. Ding, 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 ding. Tell me you don't hear the banjo's playing when you look at the picture.
Yes, he does. I'm just saying.
Hillbilly back. Anyway, so Josh Briggs versus Shiloh Hill. And Shiloh Hill gets the win. After the match, Tony D comes out and he puts both men down.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. And then he gets arrested, I think.
I know I'm get off subject here a little bit, but I hear the name Shiloh. I can't help but think of Grandma's Boy.
Man, I think of Shiloh. I think of the book Shiloh Hill. That was a book, if I remember right, or Shiloh or some bullshit. It was about a dog, a beagle, or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Shiloh. I don't remember.
But the David Spade's character.
I had to do a book report on that.
So we're on to the next match. It's Swipe Right versus Chase U. What the fuck is
Swipe Right versus Chase U.
All right, I can get Chase U. They're like the whole university.
It's just funny, right? That those two names together, Swipe Right and Chase U.
Swipe Right as a group?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Swipe Right. We're gonna swipe left.
And say,
But they beat Chase U. And once again, man, like Ayla is backstage. She's calling the cops on Tony D for attacking people. Well, I mean, ain't that his job as a wrestler? I mean, personally, I don't know.
I'm saying, a cop like, ma'am, aren't you a professional wrestler? Just hang up.
What is he doing? Oh, Jada Parker's back. I don't know if y'all remember her, but she's the one with big hips and likes to use them. Her finisher is called hypnotic. Pretty much, she hits you with her hip. She like gets you on your knees, and she bounces off the rope, and she's like, hip, bam, hits you with her fucking hip. And
Okay. I'm like, oh, my knee, and just fall down. Oh no.
We got snake face. Uh-oh. We had a phone call. She'll be right back. Anyway, she cuts a promo. Blah, blah, blah. Blake Moreau tries to steal the spotlight. Jada Parker puts her in her place. Oh my God. I hate those. At least we got a great beat. Her promo is better than this. Their promo is better than people. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. They got a grade lower than NXT's women doing their shit. Imagine that.
Surprise.
Here's two new incomers. Shane Legacy and Eli Knight. Ooh, Eli Knight. Eli Knight. I'm just fucking.
Oh,
Eli
that would be hilarious. How funny would that be if he really tried to fucking pull that shit off?
Anyways, they were wrestling each other. Once again, Tony D showed up and took them both out towards the end of the match. At the end of the match, Legacy defeats Knight. They were in there, each other up, going, "You're awesome! Oh, I love you!" I'm just like, Tony D came out and wiped them both out, and that's when the cops came up and grabbed him up, put him in handcuffs and took him outside.
For doing his job? Damn, that's fucked up.
So we got Warren QCC versus Fatal Influence. It's a triple threat tag team women's match.
Holy shit.
Don't ask. I don't know. It's Warren Sinclair and Kendall Gray versus Zara and Sol Ruka versus Fal Henley and Liana Reed. Bitch, quit jumping. Anyways, back to the conversation again. For a shot at the TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion.
Damn.
And long story short, Zaruka defeats him. It wins. It's a B-. And that's NXT, my peeps.
Damn.
Yeah, it happens.
We got Collision next, I think. Well,
It's Dynamite.
Well,
Oh, it's AEW Dynamite results. Ooh, yeah. Excuse me, my pardon, my peeps. All right, let's look these bad boys up. No, dang, I'm sorry, guys.
Technical difficulty.
Yeah, maybe. All right, let's see. Jesus Christ. All right, Brody King wants a shot at AEW World Champion MJF. He starts it in the background and he's finally trying to go to the main stop.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for the noise, peeps. It's
About time you to get, you know what I mean?
MJF's gonna win. I mean, Brody King's good, but he's not ready for the big leagues. I feel like he is, me personally, but his mic promos suck. You have to be good on the mic. You have to be good in the ring. You have to be good at all that shit.
Oh yeah, they want a total package for main event. Yeah.
Yeah, so people no offense, like MJF, although he's good on the mic and he's somewhat good in the ring. And then you got people like Hangman Adam Page and Samoa Joe, good on the mic, good in the ring. Kenny Omega, good on the mic, good in the ring. The list goes on.
Yeah. Yep. I see what you're saying though.
We'll go to the AEW World Trios Champions. Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed have a big week. All right. That's when they're trying, choose which one their names are. And they're like, man, I have this idea. Jet Set Radio. And they're like, yeah, that sounds good. He's like, I got one. It's Horsecock. And they're like, no. That just won't work. That just won't work.
Oh, that was so fun, that video.
So we'll end up going for our first match, I believe. Samoa Joe versus AEW Trios Champion Speedball Mike Bailey. That's a fucking mouthful for you.
No.
Mike Bailey likes to do a bunch of kicks and he wrestles barefooted. And he does this really a moonsault double knee. I don't know how it's funny. Moonsaults and he lands with his knees in the gut or on the back or some kind of crazy shit like that.
Yeah, fuck that.
Hook and that Japanese dude that's following Samoa Joe around, I can never remember his name. Koshika Tatsuri Shibata. I don't know. Sounds like. Anyways, him and Hook try to, interfere, fucking with Mike Bailey. Samoa Joe ended up getting him.
Damn.
Yeah. With a muscle buster. Pinfall victory. Trios Street Fight Death Riders versus the Don Callis family representing the Death Riders. We got the man John Moxley. We got Willer Yuta and Daniel Garcia. If you don't know who Daniel Garcia is, he used to be a dancing weirdo dude. He used to do this random dance in the fucking ring. I don't understand why, but kind of glad he doesn't do that anymore. Versus the Don Callis family, which representing them is Barakigo, whatever his name is, Lance Archer, and Rocky Romero. And it comes down to like a 3-on-1 situation where Moxley was against 3-on-1 because the other two guys, their ass whooped real fast. But here's my thing. I got Pax hurt, so again, thanks to Darby. So I got Claudio Castagnoli choose from, Daniel Garcia, and Willow Yuta, and I choose the two smallest people to go and battle with me. First off, I would choose Claudio before I would choose Willer, and then maybe Daniel. If I had to choose between the two, probably Willer, because he's been in the Death Riders a little bit longer than Daniel. But if I had to choose between the two of them, I would just go with Claudio. I don't understand. I would take Maria Severe in the fucking ring with me before I choose one of the other two, because that was loud.
Yeah, that like they were sacrificing their two smallest people is what it sounds like.
So Daniel Garcia got that Rocky Romero and what he calls the Dragon Tamer, which is just a sharpshooter. And Moxley hits the stomp, and Rocky was unable to answer the referee's, Death Riders win, I guess. That's how that match won. I don't know.
That's weird. That's a weird way to end a match, all right?
After the match, Moxley went up to Don and simply messaged, "Hey, you just tell your boy he knows where to find me." I don't know what that means either. Triangle of Madness has room for gold. Pretty much that Tuckala challenged the World Heavyweight Champion Chris Statlander, and Julia Hart challenged TBS World Champion, or TBS Champion Willow Nightingale. Non-title tag match, AEW World Tag Champions FTR versus Alice Price and Jordan Oliver, whoever the fuck those two are. FTR gets the win with the Shatter Machine. AEW World Champion, Women's World Champion Chris Tucker, TBS Champion Willow Nightingale accepts the Triangle of Madness challenges. Then it's Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander. Now, this would have been a good match to watch because Josh Alexander is, they call him a walking weapon for a reason. He's everywhere. He's another one of those, has the strength, but has the flexibility and mobility to fly over the ropes and do pretty much whatever you need him to do.
Damn. That's dope. Like all-rounder, pretty much?
Pretty much. But Kenny Omega got sit with him one-winged angel. Bang. JF's victory over Bandido. He broke down the salt of the earth and the LaBelle lock. That's how he won. MJF with submission. He went from the salt of the earth, which is that Fujiwara bar. You know what I'm talking about, when you're laying on your stomach and you like wrench up on the arm.
Yeah.
He calls it the salt of the earth, and the dude was getting up and he pulled him back and he put the LaBelle locked on him, which is Daniel Bryan's yes lock, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
That's how he won that match last week, whatever week it was. So, tag match. Megan Payne and Penelope Ford versus Tony Storm and Mina Sarakaka. Mina. There we go. Sorry, Pete. I'm horrible with these names, man.
Alright, yeah, I get it.
But it was back and forth, and Tony Storm and all them, and Cody's, of course, Maria Severe interfered and got behind the referee's back and trapped Tony Storm in Mother's Milk. That's what it's called, I guess. And then Ford came off the top rope and hit the Mina with a Doomsday device for the pin.
Ooh. That's an old school move.
Yeah. And then we got Swerve Strickland. Who's host?
Swerve's host.
Anyways, versus one of the AEW trio champions, the Jet, Kevin Knight.
Yeah.
So we got, I see how they got it. So Speedball, Mike Bailey, and the Jet, Kevin Knight makes this Team Jet Speed.
Okay.
I see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So during this match, Swerve hits a beautiful house call out of nowhere, dude. Like, they do a sequence back and forth. Swerve goes for a clothesline. Jet ducks underneath it. Jet goes for a clothesline. Swerve ducks underneath it. Jet goes for like a diving shoulder block or whatever. And Swerve hits a house call out of mid-air.
Ooh.
Like mid-air, just like, house call. And he hits him up, picks him up for the driller. I don't know what he called it. It's kind of like half Nelson. Like he flips you down. You know what I'm talking about? Like he gets you up like in half Nelson like this.
Yeah.
And he flips you down like that.
Okay. Who?
I don't know. It's Swerve Strickland's finisher. I don't know which one it is. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's they. We're both on the hunt. The vertebrae. Oh, big pressure. Oh.
Swerve Strickland.
Followed by big pressure. That's what he called it. Big pressure.
Oh, you got it. Big pressure.
Yep. That's
Very nice.
And that's where I got the pin. And I believe that's the end of Dynamite.
No.
Wrestling is completed because SmackDown hasn't started, and we're doing it on Thursday today.
Yeah. Doing random
Shit, look at this. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right there, I did that.
Anyway, back to the conversation at hand.
So what are we going to talk about next?
I'm going to talk about Richmond Community fucking Schools. Let's talk about them for a moment. Yeah. You guys are failing our youth. First off, you quit teaching cursive writing. Now our kids can't read cursive writing, which is what our Declaration of Independence is written in. Guess what? They don't know the liberal rights because they can't read them off the fucking Declaration. Congratulations. You have failed the system. And then you put in this so-called anti-bullying policy, but yet you don't even see when your own staff is bullying students.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. Especially when the teachers or staff are doing it.
Not to go into too much detail, but my son had an incident this week where a staff member threatened to put his hands on my son. My son is 15 years old. Though I'll give it to them. My son's
intentions
were not pure, but to simply say, I will put my hands on you, not I will restrain you, not I will take you to the principal's office, not I will try to stop you. He said, plain and simple, I will put my hands on you then. A grown man, once again, threatened to put their hands on a 15-year-old boy. What is wrong with you?
Yeah.
This is the first time another grown man, when he was in dentist last year, got up in his face. What is wrong with you, grown-ass man? He is a 15-year-old boy.
Yeah, people are just ridiculous. They're either freaking abusive pieces of shit, or they just are no power. They feel powerless, so they gotta take it some way, somehow.
I want one of you piece of fucking whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves at that Richmond fucking high school to threaten to put your hands on me. I want to see you put your hands on me. Because I promise you, my son's reaction would be less than what my reaction would have been. Like the moment a teacher would even threaten to put their hands on me, I'd probably stuck them in the fucking jaw first because instant reaction. Like I grew up on the streets, you swing first, you ask questions later. I'm gonna hit you, no, I'm gonna hit you. No, that's how we grew up when I was growing up. Now you either got hit or you gonna have duck and weave real quick. That just plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, either hit or get hit. You know what I mean?
For a grown man to say they're going to put their hands on him, and then for my son to look at him and tell him, you put your hands on me, I will put my hands back on you. Do you expect anything less? Well, you think just because you're a grown man, he going to back down? He ain't going to back down. He ain't no bitch. But once again, there should be no reason for a grown man to be threatening a little boy.
Hell no, not at all.
If he knew my son was to do harm to another student, he should escort my son to the principal's office before even if before it exploded to that point.
Yeah.
And here's another thing. I'm tired of he says, she says in these schools. You all need to put cameras now in schools. I'm for it. You need to put cameras in our classrooms and in our hallways. No more, nowhere else. Simply in our classrooms and our hallways. Because not only do you need to monitor students, but you need to monitor your funky ass staff too. Because these fucking grown ass, oh, and not to mention lunchrooms too. I truly believe they should be in lunchrooms as well. I believe RCS does have them in lunchrooms, but not in the hallway or classrooms. They need to be in the hallway and classrooms as well.
Yeah, definitely, dude. Because honestly, lunchroom, that's where a lot of shit goes down, too.
And then here's another thing. You look at me and tell me that your teacher didn't, report it that way. No shit, your teacher didn't report it that way. Well, teacher would tell on himself. It's like a student. What student would tell on themselves?
Right. Yeah, definitely, dude. I mean,
Just don't understand. It's just like, what do you expect? I don't know. And just do better, people. That's what y'all need to do. Do better.
Quit hiring fucking children.
You need to do a little bit more background check on your fucking staff. Make sure they can handle kids.
Yeah.
All type of kids, even if they have a mental disability or not, even if they have some kind of anger issue or not, make sure they're qualified to handle any kid. Just because they haven't had any discipline in the area towards any other kid doesn't mean they haven't done something towards that kid or a kid. Kids ain't gonna come out and tell people that shit. It's almost like a rapist. They're not gonna come out and he was mean to me and he threatened to hit me and all that shit. No, because you're not gonna believe them. Well, that ain't what he said happened. No shit, that ain't what he said happened. But here's my thing. They can agree that before the incident, Tyler was in Mr. Briggs' office.
No, it wasn't Briggs, it's Mr. Dykes.
Mr. Dykes' office. Mr. Dykes sent Tyler back to the class. Tyler stopped at the kid's class. The fucking teacher came out.
Mr. Calhoun.
So Mr. Calhoun came out of his classroom to confront my child. Why? He could have just been like, that's not going to happen. And if he knew what student Tyler was talking about, which I believe Tyler told the name, he could have just kept that kid after class and just
Avoided the whole thing.
There's other steps that could have been avoided. Him getting in my son's face and my son retaliating by getting back in his face and then my son being punished because of this is not the right way to go. Yeah. If my son's punished, the teacher needs to be punished.
Yeah, because he totally escalated the situation when he should have been de-escalating.
Yeah, he get it like, Tyler, that's not the right way to go. We need to go talk to Mr. Dykes again. He could have done 100 other things, but the one thing he did was looked at my son and said, you put your hands on him, I'm going to have to put my hands on you. To my son, that means fighting terms.
Yeah, well, I mean, why would he phrase, I don't understand why he phrased it that way anyway, put my hands on you.
And not just that.
You know what I mean? That's just not the right way.
You're going to sit here and tell me that there was other teachers that were witnesses. How did other teachers that are witnesses when this happened during class time? I think the only thing that got Mr. Calhoun's attention was Tyler opening the door to maybe his classroom to try to go after the other kid.
That or Tyler standing in front of the door.
Yep, that or Tyler standing in front of the door.
That got my attention.
Right.
But other than that, you're telling me that all these other teachers were in the hallway for no reason when they're supposed to be in class?
Teaching students?
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I'm so confused on these things.
And you can't get nobody to call you back, not the superintendent, nobody. They refuse to.
God forbid if the superintendent calls you back.
Right.
We had the incident last year with Tyler, and I called and asked for the superintendent to call me back, and I waited all year for the superintendent to call me back.
Never called.
So Richmond, you need to do something about your community schools for real. Like, we all need to band together. Everybody's kid. I know plenty of you out there listening know somebody that knows their kid's been bullied at these schools, and we all need to get together and
sign a petition and go to a school board meeting.
Exactly.
When I went to school in Richmond Community Schools, and I was bullied. So, just saying.
Your anti-bullying policy is not working. You need to do something to protect our schools and our students. They are our future. My kid is almost a straight A student. He has A's and B's. He made honor roll this year. And you're telling me he's out here looking for a fight, threatening teachers for no reason? No, there's a reason behind this. He doesn't go out here to pick a fight. He goes out here to go to school and to learn. And he does good.
Another thing, Richmond, you need to keep in mind, whenever you tell a parent that they can't have their student, that's you holding that child against their will. It doesn't matter if their parent looks like it's having a bad day or not. People have bad days. Just because that parent's having a bad day doesn't give you the right to judge them and tell them they can't have their student.
Exactly.
There's been multiple incidences with Richmond. It's not just one. It's not just bullying. It's the teachers think they're better than everybody. They can tell people what to do. And they think that ever since that shooting, they have all these schools, these cops in schools and stuff. That ain't really going to stop nobody. Where was all that years ago? There's still shootings out here happening in schools today. I've seen it online. It's still happening in the schools. If it's happening other places, it doesn't mean it can't happen in Richmond. It has once, and it can happen again.
All right.
Y'all need to step up your game. And if y'all would say, when parents and kids come to you and tell you there's a problem, if you guys would do something about it then, instead of putting it off and be like, oh, well, we can't do nothing if we don't see it. We can't do nothing if we don't see it. We can't do nothing if we don't see it. That's where you wait too late.
But they can't just go believing everything the kids said, too. They have to be some kind of investigation. That's why I said there needs to be cameras in the classrooms and hallways and lunchrooms of all schools.
Yep.
From K to 12. I don't care what classroom it is. I don't care what school it is. It needs to be monitored so that way there is footage about what is going on in that classroom.
So, they can put cameras at the front doors to protect their staff. Why can't they put cameras in the classrooms to protect our students? We're supposed to send our kids here for 8 hours a day and not worry about them and say, oh, well, they're in a safe environment because they're in school. They ain't no safer in school than they are out here walking the streets of Richmond late at night.
Or at all, you know what I'm saying?
Well, in general, nowadays at all. But I'm just saying, they're no safer inside that school building than what they are out here walking the streets with their friends or hanging out with their friends. Danger can happen anywhere, people.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying. Do I admit that my son's in the wrong from going to the classroom and waiting on the student to get out so they can fight? Absolutely. Is my son in the wrong to a point when he told him if he puts his hands on him, he would put his hands back on him? Yes, to a point, yes, because I've told my son if any grown-up puts their hands on him in a violent way, just to record it, because we will press charges, because last time I checked, it's against the law for an adult to strike a minor.
Right, or put their hands on them in any way.
To restrain them from doing violent harm to themselves or to others, yes.
Yeah.
Put their hands on them in any violent way, absolutely fucking die. If I can't whoop my son's ass without somebody calling child abuse or me yell at my daughter because she started yelling at me and I raised my voice back at her and they call the cops on me because they want to do a well child check on my daughter because I yelled at her. I just don't get you people in this town anymore. What the fuck is wrong with you fuckers? Like, come on. I remember when this town was like, ma'am, if your child is misbehaving, I advise you to go inside, turn the TV up, turn the radio up, and beat that kid's ass. Because that's what they told my mama to do.
Right.
Then I get on one of those fuzzy pictures where it all sounds all staticky and shit. Or some country music or some music. And I guarantee you, get that ass really good and warm for them. That's what I was told. Shit. I knew better. My son knows better. They can't sit here. You schools think you can tell me that you know my son better than I know my son. I will call bullshit. I've not been one of those dads that flaked out or ran off or anything. I've been in my children's life since day one. And when I say in my children's life, like I'm in my kids' life. We hang out together. We talk all the time. I make sure they're reassured that they can come to me at any time for any problem. And yes, do I discipline? Absolutely. But for that, I've been told one of my kids are fucking some of the politest fucking children that people ever meet these days. Why? Because my kids are known to use thank you, you're welcome, please, all these other things that I was raised to pretty much to use.
No, fucking Tommy's neighbor Joyce is to the point whenever Tommy goes to help her now, she asks where he's at. Where's little buddy at?
I'm just saying, man, my son is not perfect, but he is a good child that tries to give the best he can. And yes, does he have a short temper? Yes. It's this very simple way to handle that. You want to know what the way to handle this, peeps? And it's very simple. With people with short tempers, leave them the fuck alone. Learn how to read body language. Learn when they're having a bad moment. Just leave them the fuck alone. Don't let them hurt anybody or hurt anything, of course, but don't agonize it on.
Yeah, definitely not. That's ridiculous.
You're just going to cause an issue.
People don't understand that concept.
Yeah.
I mean...
Or they do, and they're just like to egg people on.
Everybody thinks they have that gangster in them. Everybody thinks they're some kind of dog. It doesn't matter who it is. Big, small, young, old. It doesn't matter. They all think they're some kind of G. And some have it. Some are fucking straight gangsters. Some straight killers. And then you got those little punk ass bitches that ain't nothing but talk shit. And then they get hit and they knock the fuck out. One hit KO bullshit.
Or they get hit and run and cry.
Or they act tough until they get hit and then they call the police.
Oh.
Or try to come at you with a gun. Instead of coming at you like a man, just fighting one. Even if you lose, my guys. Well, we'll say that. Hold on. So I'm just saying, Richmond Community School, you need to do better on your bullying policy. And you need to watch these fucking faculty members because my son is not the only one that's had incidents with faculty members.
Nope.
And like I said, it's because every one of them thinks they have a G in them too. And they ain't going to handle no kid trying to mouth off. Well, guess what? That's your fucking job. You're a teacher, dude. You're supposed to de-escalate, not escalate.
Yeah, not let your pride get in the way.
And since you stupid motherfuckers don't know what de-escalate means, it means to,
Bring the situation down.
Yeah, bring it down. Don't fucking ramp it up. Slow it down. Stop him. You want to make him, breathe. Understand that what he's trying to do is not the fucking right way to go. You should have had him call. You should have been like, call your dad. Something.
Even when he did call us, he was made to hang up from talking to us when they knew exactly who he was talking to. And then they proceeded with his punishment, and then they called me back. They could have gave me his punishment right there on the phone with him standing there on the phone with me. They knew who he was talking to. They called and confirmed that he was talking to Dad and Mom.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's crazy. This world is getting...
And here's another thing. Maybe now on, before you teachers do any kind of disciplining, or you principals, or whatever the fuck you want to call yourselves, before you do disciplining, maybe you should be treated like the cops. Before cops can talk to children, they have the right to have a parent or a lawyer present.
Yeah, definitely. I think that should. Definitely, yeah.
Again, if you go in there and you're mad or you're upset or you show any kind of anger at the school, they're quick to try to fucking throw your ass in jail or ban you. Even when you're having an attitude with them on the phone, you can't. You're just trying to vent and tell them how you feel in the background, and they still threaten to call the police on you.
Oh.
Like, shit. They got butt hurt. Oh.
I'm asking, do you want the number? I can help you.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, butt hurt. We got to.
Well, anyways, that's it. Do you have an unpopular opinion today, Adam?
I do, but does this guy have anything she wants to rant about?
You go on. You go first.
Okay, unpopular opinion.
Oh, man.
People put up their Christmas shit way too fucking early. Like, I'm talking Halloween, Thanksgiving time. Come on.
No, I agree with you on this one.
I figured you would. No, I'm going to say it anyway because it's my popular
Why
opinion.
are we starting to celebrate Christmas before we even celebrate Halloween or Thanksgiving?
I've seen Christmas stuff up early as Halloween, and it takes all the meaning out of the holiday when you rush it like that. You know what I'm saying? To me personally.
I can see it because... Excuse me. Who the fuck wants to be out in the fucking winter weather, snow and shit, trying to put fucking Christmas lights up and shit? I can almost see it. Towards the end of November, it starts getting cold.
I mean, if anything, Thanksgiving night, day after Thanksgiving, something like that. Like, that's more appropriate to put it up. That's usually when I start putting... But here, these past few years, I've been a fucking procrastinator from hell, and I'll admit it. I mean, I barely put my tree back in the box this year.
Right. But yeah, to me, that's crazy. Putting it up so early.
just don't understand people, man. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, Christmas tree people or Christmas people celebrating Christmas way too early. Stop.
Or the ones who put a Christmas light and never take them down.
Hey. But they ain't necessarily Christmas lights. They're just pink lights. Yes, you bought them in the Christmas section. Hello.
No, I'm talking about like actual Christmas lights. You know what I'm talking about, like the ones you put on Christmas trees.
Well, technically that's what these are for, but they're pink. And your sister has left them up all year round.
I mean,
and you helped contribute to that when we lived on 12th Street.
I didn't buy. I didn't. They're like, oh, put these up all the time. You want a good one?
You like my favorite color is pink. Don't let him lie. His favorite color is pink.
Wearing pink underwear right now.
Oh, dude, that's crazy.
Bones, guaranteed. Pretty.
These bones are killing me.
Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys are so flexible. I was trying to take it that far. I'm just saying that. I wasn't trying to take it that far. I was just making a statement. I have fucked up and left them up all year round, but they ain't been regular Christmas lights. They've just been pink lights.
Well, me and Adam took it that far. We do that shit sometimes.
Right.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. With you and Adam, I'm not surprised. If Eric was here, I wouldn't be. I was more surprised if he had something smart ass to say about it.
That episode would be wild.
I mean, that episode would be wild, but Eric ain't nothing but a bitch and won't come do it with us.
Yeah, he's the gay one.
Yeah. So, shout out to our buddy Eric. We love you.
Also like to shout out to Dovey. Thanks for supporting us. Dovey, no crash, all energy, none of that extra shit inside. Go Dovey.
Go. Shout out to all our listeners. Thank you guys. Thanks to all our listeners out there, guys. Listening, spreading the word. We're up to 80 listens now.
Yeah, make sure you tell them some of our funny shit. Sometimes we're not funny. Sometimes we talk about wrestling. Sometimes we talk about wrestling a lot.
That's like the main of the show.
We need to find a new hobby.
Well, new hobbies. So if you got any suggestions, know what to do. You know what to do.
Speaking of new hobbies, new season. So we do have a new season 2 coming up.
Hopefully,
this is what is it, 17?
Episode 17. We're going to do that. Episode 20. We're going to cut to new season. And tell us what you want to see, what you want to hear. Maybe we'll do some like YouTube videos. We'll try that out.
Yeah,
see how that goes. See if we can get some followers and we can hit the 100,000 followers or bullshit like that. We can get paid by doing nothing but videos. Yeah, let's go. Whoa,
on YouTube.
But until then,
we're kind of working on our fucking jobs now.
Back to the conversation at hand. Let's get you some life advice with Mike.
Yeah.
Life advice. Don't put your hands on anybody and they won't put your fucking hands on you. Keep your fucking hands to your damn self. How hard is it, you fucking retards? I'm sorry. I don't like that word. My bad, peeps. You're not retarded.
The R word. But sometimes you gotta bust it out and make a point.
It's simple. If you don't want somebody to hit you, don't talk shit or don't put your hands on them.
Back to talking shit. How you gonna call?
That's life advice with Mike. Go ahead. Wait. You went really silent.
Back to talking shit. If you notice that somebody's got you blocked on their social media page, why on God's green earth, what in your entire mind would make you think that it's okay to pick up your phone and call this person's phone directly? And then when this person tells you they don't want to talk to you, you start talking shit. And when they come back with the truth about you that you can't handle, you get mad and make it look like it's their fault. Or somebody please enlighten me on how any of that was my fault. Please, I want to know.
I don't know. You going crazy like you do, man.
She called me first, and all I asked her was, what the hell do you want? You know I don't want to talk to you.
We silently transitioned into raging with Jessica.
Just saying, it's really easy. I don't know. I don't understand people anymore.
I don't understand people. Like, it's stupid. And this is coming from people that have been around me my entire life. And they think that I don't see things with my own eyes. I might have glasses and I might be half blind. But trust me, people, I can see. I know the truth about each and every one of y'all. Whether y'all want to admit it or not, ain't none of you perfect.
Who is?
You're right. Nobody's perfect. If God wanted us to be perfect, this world would be a very boring freaking place.
Quit stealing my quotes.
Yeah, he's very different.
It'd be boring, dude. If we all did the same thing every day, all day long, everybody was exactly the same person, talked the same way, greeted people each other the same way, all that shit the same.
Yeah, like when Squidward went to that village or that community or whatever.
Yeah.
Words.
Yeah,
They did
yeah.
the same shit every day.
He was happy at first, and then eventually he got bored as fuck.
I mean, it's just ridiculous. And back to the thing, if you can clearly see somebody's having a bad day, guys, come on. Don't press their buttons anymore, especially when you know you and that person don't get along very well. Like, if you know that you are one of the main people that person cannot stand, and you have to come in contact with that person, why even bother to look at them? Why open your mouth when you know it's going to trigger something?
Just to have some fun.
No, because she's fat and stupid and yeah. I don't want to say the R word, and you're going to make me say it.
Yeah, don't say that word.
So we're totally pointing guns at her head right now.
And that's another thing. Everybody want to fight, but they don't want to fight fair. They want to bring fucking guns and this and that. No.
Boys.
Don't be a bunch of little pussies. Don't bring a gun. Square the fuck up. Street fight. Why you gotta have a gun? Why you gotta pick something up? Because you a bitch.
There you go.
Plain and simple.
Simply, you're a bitch. But sometimes you just gotta pick something up, bring that motherfucker down to your side.
I mean, I get that. I get trying to bring somebody down your level, but everybody's quick to just grab a gun and shoot somebody. No. If you got beef, take it up the old school way.
Ain't shit, ain't nothing to fuck with.
Fight. Tell the person how you really feel and swing. Why everybody got to go all violent and want to try and shoot somebody? Find a different way to do your anger. Like, I want to go try that axe throwing so bad. Like, I have so much anger. I think that would be great for me. But I've been told it's not for short women. So anybody that can give me any update that is above 5'2" or 5'2" and above that has been down there to do the axe throwing, please let me know.
5'2" and lower.
Yeah. Let me know, please.
She's a very short woman. That's okay.
Yeah, you know.
She ain't short, she's fun size.
Fun size with anger issues and a very short fuse for stupid people.
I think we all have that short fuse for stupid people, man.
It's not even stupid people, it's stupidity in general. Like the whole school thing. Stupidity in general. They're going to sit here and argue with me. Well, that's not what it says here. That's not what our teacher's telling us. Well, is your teacher going to tell you the truth? Obviously not. No, but my son called right when even before it happened.
My son actually voluntarily told on himself when he said what he said, and didn't tell him. I didn't say anything. You know, my son said, yeah, I said this because he said that.
Like, my son was honest the whole time, and this teacher can't even admit his flaws and be like, yeah, you know, maybe I did say it that way, but that's not how I meant it. At least grow up and say that. Like, if that's not how you meant it, but that's how it was said, then say that. Be like, yeah, I said it that way, but I didn't mean to say it that way. I was just...
What I was meaning by that was I would stop him from
Exactly.
hitting the other student.
Yeah, what I meant by that is I would intervene. I wouldn't let Tyler hit the other student.
Instead of just straight up like, if you put your hands on him, I'm putting my hands on you.
Yeah.
That's not how we do things.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah.
And I mean, if anybody can report...
If I get 6 months for punching in person, yeah, I mean, come on.
And not even just 6 months, it's not even all that. If a parent can get charged with child abuse... I feel for correcting our own child, I feel that a staff member of a school can get charged with child abuse just as well.
Yeah.
Or worried about the welfare because somebody yelled at their child.
Exactly. Worried about the welfare because we yelled at our child. We're going to yell at our child if they need to be yelled at or punished.
Gentle parenting is for gentle kids. My kid is everything but gentle.
Exactly. All three of our kids.
Yeah, I mean, you try talking. Sometimes you just gotta... I ain't telling you to abuse your kid. I'm telling you to discipline. There's a difference between abuse and discipline.
Yeah, definitely.
And I will say it to this day. And then there's the difference between discipline and corrective discipline. Corrective discipline is taking steps, letting them understand why we got to this step of this punishment. You know what I mean? If you put them in timeout, explain to them why they're in timeout. Let them know, hey, next step is this. Next step, all right, if you give them a 5-minute timeout, look at them like next step is a 10-minute timeout. And then if they don't want, then they still give you some attitude. Add some shit to their timeout. Like my mom used to make me do the last minute of timeout on my tiptoes. And that's what I do to my kids. I make them stand up on their tiptoes on the last minute.
I have a friend, when we started hanging out and she started watching my kids and stuff for me, she'd make them do drills.
Girls with my whole cans of soup above their head and standing on your dog or some bullshit like that.
That's how she disciplined her children as well. And her children are some of the most pleasant kids I've come in contact with.
I don't know about that. But back to the conversation again. We'll agree to disagree.
Yeah.
I was saying, Richmond, let me hashtag do better. Hashtag Richmond do better. I put that on that last post. I put it on there. Do better, Richmond. Hashtag that shit. I did. Oh, fucking.
I mean, it is.
I'm over it, man. Fucking kids getting bullied in school for no reason.
Even kids with special needs are getting bullied. And that's not right. Everybody's all about, oh, well, if they have special needs, we have IEPs and we have this in place and that in place and this in place. Okay, where's a placement for a kid or a staff member that's being mean to them just because they're a little different?
Yeah.
That's not right.
By no means. If my kids are any kind of disability like that, each one of my kids have a learning disability because they don't like to read.
Right. I'm not saying that. Like, I have family members and a few other kids that I know that are autistic, and those children are being bullied by other children for no reason at all. Just because this other child thinks that they're better or they're normal or whatever it may be.
Right.
Just because somebody's slower than somebody else doesn't make that person.
It goes back to one of those life lessons: treat others the way you want to be treated.
Yep. Well, that was your first one, wasn't it?
Yep. I don't care. That's my number one goal. I try to tell everybody that. It's simple, man. If you do not play the scenario out in your head before you say something to somebody, see if you get mad. Play it and flip the situation. Like, if I had something I wanted to say to you, and I would play the scenario. If I said it this way, what would I say if he said that to me? You know what I mean? Right. I walked up to you and was like, hey, man, I didn't fucking care for that. Don't fucking ever fucking do that to me. I personally would be upset. You started cussing at me like that and shit. I'm like, well, dude, you don't got me so hostile. You come and talk to me. Well, my bad.
Right.
Whatever I did wrong to you, we can talk about it. Just stop and think before you fucking speak to somebody, man. Because even if you're having a bad day, somebody could have me having a worse day. You don't know how what that person's going through. Right. Bad days because maybe you woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe you got up and you like spilled your drink, or you I don't know, stubbed your toe first thing in the fucking morning. Some people wake up to family members being dead. Just be happy, you know. Just be happy with what you got. Love each other like there's no tomorrow.
Like,
because tomorrow's not promised.
Yeah. We almost did the same thing. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Don't ever go to bed mad at each other. That shit's. Don't get me wrong, I have, but that shit's. You never know. You might wake up and that person you love is dead.
Right.
The last thing you knew, you 2-5. No. Treat others like you want to be. Just think about it, man. No way. No way. Don't argue with me. Just do it. Make yourself better, peeps. That's all I'm just trying to say. Why throw out the confrontation when there's really no need to be that confident? I mean, ooh. You got my cheeseburger wrong for the 1,000th time. I told you no mustard, and you got mustard on my cheeseburger for the 1,000th time. Jesus fuck, bro. All right, here's the cheeseburger, no mustard, bitch. Shut the fuck up. No, I'm just saying. It's not that big of a deal. Unless you're deadly allergic to mustard or whatever you don't want on your food or anything like that, it shouldn't be that big deal. So. You know, why rage out?
Yeah.
Once again, it goes back to going in there and treating. If the shit reversed in that situation, the person was in the kitchen and the kitchen person was in the fucking over the
counter.
In front of the counter, the feelings will be the same.
Yeah.
If he was raging, she would be mad because one of the two things: upset because she got the sandwich wrong, or mad because she's getting yelled at for just a fucking sandwich.
Yeah.
Something that can be remade.
Yeah, quick, you know what I mean? Like, take the minute tops. You know what I mean? Whatever.
I don't know. I'm just. But I'll get going on with this, man. Been on here for a while. Talking the shit, shooting the breeze.
You know, we went through it. Yeah. But,
Come on, guys. Tell us if you want to see us, like, react to some videos or
yeah, give us some ideas for season 2.
talk some
Coming up.
ties wrestling. We're trying to wing off wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we're still wrestling fans, but that takes up a lot of time. We gotta find something else to talk about, peeps.
Right, yeah. Something
So-
to dig into other than wrestling.
Oh, man. She's on her Facebook.
Uh-oh. But, all right.
Well, we gotta get that any bone rip.
Yep.
He's on out of here.
Finish this like we always do, like we always started. The good old bone rip. Here we go. But
We also like to thank Mega Metal Mike or whatever his
Yep.
name is. There we go.
Mike.
I think I finally got his name right, guys. Finally.
Thank you. Still spread the word, help spread the word for us. Thank you. Appreciate it. Check out Wolfie's Zoo. Check out his comics, The Daily Musket on Facebook.
Let's play the hashtag Do Better Richmond.
Yeah.
Make sure if you listen to this, you're from Richmond. Make sure you spread that hashtag Do Better Richmond.
Yeah. For the sake of the kids, really.
For the sake for all of us that live in this fucking town.
Yeah.
This town is turning sideways for no fucking reason. People are getting by with
Everything's getting corrupted, even the justice system. I seen the other day they were talking about the coroners are going to start now using their own vehicles because there's been incidents with the coroner actual van here in Richmond or here around town. There's been the coroner, guys, somebody that comes and identifies your dead loved ones.
Yeah.
Just think about it, guys. Come on now.
What's he doing with that
Do
thing?
Better Richmond.
Do better, Richmond. Everybody. It's not just everything. Like I said, even the police, the fire department, everybody.
All right, your agent Jessica.
No.
Ready for this final bong toke?
Hell yeah.
This was the
All
final
right.
bong
Well,
toke.
yeah, thanks everybody. Thank you for the fans. Thanks you getting
Thank you all
that
listeners.
80. Listen, wait to get up to 100. We will.
Everybody get up.
Yeah.
All right.
And, thank you. Thank you,
Make sure you
Dubby.
spread the words, Dubby.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As always, I'm Adam.
I'm Michael,
No, I'm Jessica.
and she's Jessica. Oh, that was funny. But anyways, anyway, she's trying to do it.
Yeah.
Keep the discussions blazing, guys.
Blaze on, peace.
Yeah.
Blaze on.